All right, we're going to do 5 and 6. We very purposely gave you 3 different kind of pictures in terms of ways that you can write division. Whether you write your division here, whether you write your division here, or you write your division here. All of them in terms of setting up is the same. This is what goes down here. That's what you're dividing it by. And then this number here is, so you're trying to figure out what times this would equal this here. So that is your division. And we always put our first one here. This is where the whole world starts. We go ahead and put our first term right here. And then we have to think about this. What times that would give me that? So 3x squared would do it. Once I know that, I go ahead and do my multiplication. Then I look here and say this plus this has to equal this. Well, I already have a 9 and it needs to go back to an 8, so I really need a negative to make that happen. So then it would be a negative x that would multiply to get this value here, and this is negative 3x. And then these two combine to give me that, so a negative x would do that. And a negative 1 would make that happen, and that gives me my negative 3, and that's what I had here. So this is my answer, 3x squared minus x minus 1. So we did our division, and that's our answer. Now this is a tricky one. It looks to be so simple, and you think, cancel, cancel. It doesn't work out that way at all. So I'm going to go ahead and put x minus 1. I'm going to do this 2 different ways. Let me get a piece of paper out so that I can show you both different ways here. One of the ways that we're going to do it is we're going to write x to the 5th, and then we're going to write placeholders. I'm going to write 0 of the 4s and 0, let's try that one more time. 0 of the 4s and 0 of the 3s and 0 of the squares and 0 of the x's and then negative 1. If I do that, I still put my original term up in the front here, and I still have my x to the 4th. I multiply, I get negative x to the 4th. But then I need to make it disappear, so I want to have a positive x to the 4th to make that happen. And then I would need an x cubed, which multiplies to get a negative x cubed. But I need, again, that to disappear, so a positive x cubed would make that happen. X squared to multiply to get that. Negative x squared, I still need that one to disappear, which would give me a positive x squared. X would make that happen. Negative x, again, I need that one to disappear, so a positive x, a 1, and a negative 1 would be my answer. So this mammoth, huge, crazy thing is actually my answer. X to the 4th plus x cubed plus x squared plus x plus 1 is what you actually get if you divide this tiny little baby thing by that. Now I wanted to show you also, if you didn't want to use the placeholders, you do have that option as well. We still are dividing that. I still have x to the 5th minus 1. So if I put x to the 5th up here, I still get x to the 4th. I still multiply, I get negative x to the 4th. Once I get that, I don't have any x to the 4th, so I need to get rid of it. And your math ends up being exactly the same. And I bring it down, and I'm like, I don't need an x cubed, I need to get rid of it. So we do the same thing. I'm sick, but I'm here. I'm here for you people. I need to get rid of that. I need to get rid of that. And then I already have that. So you don't necessarily have to have the placeholders down here if you don't want to. It'll work out either way. All right.